So here we have our clean oxtails. The water is nice and clear when you rinse it off. I just rinsed it off. The water is nice and clear. So once that, I'll just drain that, dry them off a little, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, here are the list of seasonings that I've used or I will be using on the oxtails. First I'll use the complete seasoning, which is complete seasoning has a little bit of everything in it, but you need to enhance that. But so if you need you need some parsley in there, so a little bit of extra thyme in there, hot chili pepper, which is a powder, or cayenne powder, allspice. The allspice, these are the whole allspice, which I combined with coriander, and I ground them both together. So that's a mixture of coriander and allspice. I must have my dill weed. My dill weed is important to me. I just love the fragrance and the flavor of dill weed, so I use dill weed. My Vitsin is a Chinese meat tenderizer seasoning, which I use very little of. Other than that, you can put some rosemary, dried rosemary if you have, a couple of sage if you have sage, and I also put some cumin. You can also include cumin in here also. I don't have sage, but I think I do have cumin, which I'll also put in the mix. All right, so once I get them all in there and I'll massage it, I'll be back. And also remember, you can make this your own, whatever flavors you like, you can add in here, and just make it your flavor train. Make up your own flavor train. So with those flavors and a little heat, I just rub this up, massage this up. Make sure they're all covered. Now I'll do some fresh green seasoning. Let's have some garlic. About 4 or 5 fags of garlic. Half of an onion, nice piece of ginger, cilantro, curly parsley, I forgot the name of this one. It's the cilantro, the culantro. And the celery, that's celery. Okay. And of course, can't do anything without the fresh thyme. So here we go. What we're going to do here is we're going to cut and grate. I'm going to cut these up. I'll grate the onion, grate the garlic, grate the ginger, and then we'll incorporate that into the oxtail. Okay. Once I'm done all that, we'll be back and we put it away. One of my favorite tools, the garlic press. Just put a feg of garlic in there, squeeze with all your might. It comes out on the other side, well pressed. Wow. You get your workout at the same time. So I've cut the garlic out. I've cut the green seasoning out and lay them on there. And now I'm doing the garlic. I just want everything in there. One more fig. Right. Once you do that, turn it all the way over. This little thing here, it's gonna go through the holes and push the other stuff out of there. Yeah. It's just, I'm just like a technological freak. We're just gonna grate some ginger in here. Once you grate the ginger in there, the onion is in there already. Some bell peppers. I need to put some bell peppers in there. I'm gonna get some red bell peppers and put those in there also. And then we're gonna lock this down and marinate it for at least 24 hours. Okay, so I'll be back with the bell peppers and the ginger.
It goes with peas and rice.
Yeah, peas and rice.
And I cook it?
So these are the seasoned oxtails. I'm just going to brown them on both sides. And then I'll take them out and put my veggies in and prepare them for the braise, for the sauce. About 2 minutes on each side, and once they're brown, you'll take them out. So we're browning on all sides here. Look at my browning color. Let's take them out. This is the hot pepper paste, coriander pepper paste. Use a barbecue paste. So you just put a little bit in there. This will enhance the color. Tomato sauce. And you'll be glazed with some water. See, I already have a nice thick sauce here. Get all the stuff from the bottom of the pot. That's what the deglazing is all about, all that flavor that's down here. So now we'll go for some seasoning. Teaspoon of bouillon powder, maybe 2 teaspoons. Some paprika. I put a tablespoon of paprika in there. Teaspoon of black pepper. Flavor enhancer. Garlic powder. Because this is going to be braising for quite a while, so. Put like 2 cups of water. It's going to be in the oven at 350 for about an hour and a half. So let's put our oxtails back in here. You could put bell peppers in here. You can put, lots of veggies in here. So once it comes to a boil, I'll put it in the oven for an hour and a half, and then I'll check it to make it done, and it comes to a boil. I will put it in the oven at 350 for about an hour and a half. Then we'll check to make sure it's falling off the bone, kind of, really soft. So here we are in the oven at 350 for an hour and a half. I'll be back. Yes, guys, here is the finished product, my braised oxtails, and it's delicious. I can't wait to sink my teeth into it, and I'm serving it up with some rice and peas and rice and a side salad. So, once again, if you follow my recipe, it will be delectable. It will be very delicious, and you'll enjoy it. It took about 2.5 hours in the oven after I finished prepping the braising sauce. I braised it for about two and a half hours, and it was done at 350. I started at 350, then I went up to 400, and it's now nice and it's falling off the bone. It's delicious. So like, share, subscribe, and I hope you'll try this recipe. Bon appetit. Awesome. Let's give this a taste test. Flip. Here we go. Cheers. Delicious. Bon appetit.